Health is an integral part of life. No one can possibly claim never falling sick, contracting a disease or an injury, however minor. Millions of people in the world have epilepsy, a brain disorder that causes a person to have seizures.
Epilepsy is just a condition of the brain.
So basically we have very many different types of seizures, but the one that people know mostly is the one that someone falls down. And it's really important that people get awareness on this condition so that they learn about the different types of seizures that are there.
Due to stigma, epilepsy patients in Kenya are persuaded by their families to first seek treatment from witchcraft, religion, and traditional medicine.
So a lot of people take long before they can accept that what they have is epilepsy. And they will go from person to person, from doctor to doctor, and eventually go to look to ask their priest and their pastor and other people, hoping to get a different diagnosis.
Mzazi wangu alinipeleka kwa ganga kuhusu kuangalia kama tutaweza kupatia matibabu, lakini hakuna faida yote ilileta.
The advisors now came in from various places, maybe distant relatives, whereby they were advising my parents that they could take me to a witch doctor so that I can get healed from that witch doctor. But I was taken there, but unfortunately it didn't work.
Lakini wakati inafika wanaanguka, wengine hawachukui kama ni kawaida, hawaoni kama ni ugonjwa, wanaanza hata kusema wanaabudu shetani, ni majini zao zimekuja.
Pastors have come to school. They would make you or force me to go in front and be prayed for, because they believe that if I'm prayed for, then the demon will come out.
When you go to a witch doctor, you can't solve the problem. It's better you go to a doctor.
Even though epilepsy can be controlled and treated, authorities have done little to support this initiative.
Drugs have been a challenge for most of the people with epilepsy. Having to take them every day, and some are very expensive, it may make some even neglect them.
Currently, I can term the situation in Kenya, epilepsy-wise, as pathetic.
Serikali ifikiria hawa watu kwa sababu hawa watu ni kama walisahaulika.
To many Kenyans, epilepsy sounds like a death sentence.
A lot of people fear epilepsy, and though they suspect it could be epilepsy, they hope you tell them it's something different.
When the doctor said that it was epilepsy, I felt, I was very much surprised.
Yani nilijichukua, yani sijui yani nimeisha tu kabisa.
Actually, epilepsy is seen as one of those conditions, a disease of shame. It's not a disease, but it's a condition. But people refer to it as a disease of shame.
Epileptic fit, if you look at it, it is very scary to anybody who has not encountered it. And you actually would think somebody is dying.
Wakati mwingine mtu anasikia ni kama we haufai, inafika saa zingine hata unafika kiwango ya kwamba unaona ni kama unajichukia.
In the real sense, it's a condition that one can live with.
Sio kuhukumiwa kifo, kwa sababu kuna dawa watu wanatumia ina control.
It is just a condition, so it is not really a death sentence.
In Kenya, most epilepsy patients have been denied chances in community participation and job opportunities.
There's a friend of mine who has worked in 3 different places, and the moment they realize that he has epilepsy, that's the end of his job.
Nilikuwa nikitafanya hii piloting, jumua mpenda ku travel sana, nilambo na wazazi wangu kwa hiyo haiwezekani.
While I was working, I got a fit. And when the management got to know about this condition, they expelled me. They told me they don't want to see me in their institution.
People with epilepsy have been rejected by their immediate families and the society.
My brother-in-law alisema ati sasa nyinyi ni watu wa kuongea mbele ya watu na mtazaanga viwete.
I would go through challenges of being told, now you have a bad brain and a bad back. How are you going to cope with this in your life?
I had fallen down, I was so dirty, but people are just looking at me, and I really felt so low. My esteem was really down.
Walikuwa na minati wakiwa karibu na mimi akinishika au pia watashikwa na hiyo condition.
People will also say that if you cross somebody's urine, you get this condition. Or if maybe there is a dead animal, mainly a dog, and you jump over it, you get this condition.
And sometimes some people may even segregate them in that the plates that they use are different from the other family members' plates. Others may not want to even greet them because they think that it is contagious. But epilepsy is not contagious.
I live with a person who has the condition, and if it were to be contagious, I would be having the condition.
It cannot be spread from one person to another, either by direct contact, droplets, or any other means.
Caring for people with epilepsy is the first step towards better treatment, community integration, and meaningful life for them and their families.
The sooner the society accepts that epilepsy is not a bad thing for us, then we'll better control it.
And for people with epilepsy, it's not the end of life. Life has to go on. It's just a condition.